Hello, it's Marie. Yesterday I had a request from a friend in a California Griffinite group, and it was about this card that I had done using the Gate die from Anna Griffin. So I turned it into a threefold, like a triptych, and I'll show you how I did that. On the inside of the little gates, there's a happy birthday message, something on it in the inside of each one of them. So it's kind of fun. So I'm not using the exact same papers. I'm using something from Crop at Home 2, and I use these two. The dark for the background and this floral for the front of it. And then the other paper I used other than gold is this blue from Gentleman's Study. So I cut this stuff ahead of time, and what we need is the 3 pieces. Well, these two you can get. You fold, cut a piece of paper. You can get all 3 of these out of a 12 by 12 if you carefully place stuff. So you fold. This is, let's see, it's just under 5 inches wide. So there's a fold right here. And when you cut it, you lay it so that the die is hanging over. There's a space in here and a space down here. And then when it's cut, those spaces where it hung over are not cut. So that's what holds it together. So that's what's on this piece, is the hole is here and here. And then on the third piece, you just fold a little flap over, but the same thing, but it needs to be on the opposite side so that this can join to this piece, like this. So that's the trick to this, and then the back is like that. Hard to see, but it'll fold over here. So let's move this out of the way. And what I'm going to do is put these 3 pieces together. Get the tape off of here. Okay. Now you want to line this up so that it looks like all 3 are joined together. Like that. Then you take 3, cut 3 of the front pieces, and before you glue those down, there's a fold line where the gate can fold back. You want to fold that back on each one of these before you put this down. So let's glue these down. I'm just using Barely Art glue today. And you glue the outside edges. Don't glue inside of the actual moving gate part. And across the bottom. I just thought this paper would be different, and show that you can actually use any paper that you might have and still come out with something beautiful. So there's that one. And the other thing is that It's better to have a darker paper at the background because it makes the pattern on the front kind of pop. And you could use a solid at the back, but I think the print's kind of pretty. Okay, put the second one down. And the reason these work is because they're smaller than that outline, the background die, shadow die. So, get that down there. It's a little skimpy on the glue on this one. Okay, let's put a little bit more in this corner. Okay, get the third one down. I prefer, you could use tape runner on this, but because it's going to be moved and used by somebody, I think it's better to have liquid glue on this part of it. And use whatever glue you like. I've used several different kinds. I like thinner glues, not necessarily the thicker glue like Aleene's tacky glue. For me is too thick for doing paper crafting. So, got those down. Then I went about looking at what I wanted to decorate with. And this background's a little bit busy. So, to offset it, even this one I did, if you cut some gold, it kind of makes your flowers pop off. So that's why there's the gold leaves on this one. On this one, these are corners out of the china cabinet. But what I chose to do for this one is I used, this is the center die from china cabinet. So I cut it out of gold and cut a blue dot for the center of these. So I have 3 of these centers, and I'm just going to put them up here at the top. Pop dots on these, make it stand out a little bit. Okay, then the leaves that I wanted, these are off of, there's several different ones that you could use, but these particular ones are off of the new layered flowers. And these are the leaves for those, and I like that they're more solid for something like this so that they stand out. The other die that I used is this little planner box. It's off of one of the door die sets. I think it's the Christmas one. And I only put that on the front piece, which is this one, because this is going to then fold up like this. So, before I start loading stuff on the fronts of these, I think I'm going to put some little sentiments inside of these. So let's start with let's do best wishes over here. Do you are the best in the middle. If I can get the backer off of it. side. And then the first one will be the happy birthday. It's easier to do this before we put the flowers on. So we have those phrases in there, sentiments. I kind of arranged these ahead of time, so you didn't have to watch me playing around. But here's the planter box. I did some surgery on some flowers. This is the leaf cut out. Got glue on my finger now. These are just some gold foil. So what we'll do is, to make this able to move, is attach it only to the movable gate part. So, lost my dots for a second there. Okay. So I'm going to take a dot and put it here and here. You could glue these on too. So I want to put that over here. So then the gate will still open and they can see what's inside, because it's not attached on this side. Same thing on this one, except it'll be the reverse. So we'll do it on the inside edge of this. And put it right there. And this is going to go back here. I want it on top of there. I think I want it on top of there. So I'm going to put a dot. I may go back and put more dots on this after. Play with it. But there's that side. Let's see, and then this one is on this side of this one. This one's a little big. I think I'll put it towards the top. Put a dot behind this flower. I just kind of play with them to get them to do what I want them to do. That shows. There. Okay. So let's put that there. And that one there. And then our thing will still open and they can look at it. And then this one goes down here on the bottom. So we'll do the inside on this one. This is, I just glue it together like you're doing a corsage or something. You know, hold it in your hand so that it's pleasing to your eye, what you're doing. Here. And then this will still open. And then on this side, have this come down this way, just so there's variation in the flow. It kind of goes up and down. That's my thought process on putting the flowers in. But I think, Lulu, what you wanted was the other assembly part of it. But you can use whatever flowers you want. This could be for any occasion. You could actually turn this into a masculine card. Do sports things inside the gate or whatever. And then what I'll do before I mail this is cut a pocket on the back of this, and so it folds it back up this way. Let's get this stuff out of the way so you can see the whole thing. So it's like this, opens up to this, and then on the back I'll put a pocket with my message in there. So I hope that this helps you understand what I did to make it fold that way. Have a great day.